bringing you the news 24 hours a day, 7 days per week, with a fresh approach. www.999wefm.com. WeFM News, online, on demand.
Good afternoon and welcome to WEFM'S Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
This season, set the trend. Be seen wearing the best and latest styles in eyewear from Quartz Optical. World-class brands like Ralph Lauren, Michael Kors, Armani, Kate Spade, Vogue, and much more. New brands, new styles, starting at only $799 with special financing available. Plus, trade in and save up to 35% off all lenses. Yes, set the trend and save a massive 35% off all lenses when you trade in your old pair of glasses today. Book your free eye exam right now only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Conditions apply.
Welcome back to WeFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene. Following the discovery of a body on an island nearby Union Island, the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force has launched an investigation. According to a release from the RSVGPF's Public Relations and Complaints Department, the body was discovered by a sea captain at about 4 p.m. on Tuesday, September 26, 2023, on Thomas Island, an island just outside of the Clifton Harbour, Union Island. The partially decomposed body was later identified as that of 73-year-old Russell Douglas of Union Island. The body was transported to the Kingstone mortuary. A post-mortem examination will be conducted on the body to ascertain the cause of death. Police are also investigating the discovery of a body of a male that was found in Carib Mountain Camden Park on Wednesday, September 27th at 1:50 p.m. On arrival at the scene, members of the RSVGPF met the motionless body lying face down with what appeared to be several gunshot wounds. The deceased was later identified as 36-year-old Augustus Prince of Murray's Village. Prince was last seen alive earlier that same day in Murray's Village. Police have launched an investigation into the circumstances surrounding a shooting incident that has left one man hospitalized. On Wednesday, September 27th, a 43-year-old laborer of Greg's was shot by an unknown assailant while at the home of a friend in an area known as Big Yard. Sustaining an injury to the chest as a result of the shooting, the 43-year-old, identified by police as Mr. John, was taken to the Levi Latham Health Center for medical attention. He was later transferred to the Milton Cato Memorial Hospital for further treatment and observation. Police are asking persons with information that can assist them in the investigation of this incident to contact the officer in charge of the South Central Division at 1-784-458-4200 or any police station or police officer you are comfortable with. Still on the local scene, Minister of Tourism Carlos James has pledged his support to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs as they work with St. Vincent and the Grenadines' cultural and sporting ambassadors to chart the way forward. Minister James, while addressing an introductory ceremony for Goodwill ambassadors on Wednesday, highlighted the fact that many of the ambassadors have international recognition, acknowledging that they have all played an important role in building SVG's cultural and sporting disciplines. The tourism minister said that the goal is now to work with the cultural and sporting ambassadors in a deep and profound way with the aim of further developing St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The areas of tourism, promotion, the arts, and sports will be covered by the work done by the ambassadors, Minister James said. According to the Agency for Public Information, since 2001, many goodwill, cultural, and sporting ambassadors have been appointed in SVG. On to news in the region. Suriname is hoping to reach a settlement with China soon concerning their outstanding debt to the Asian country. Suriname's President Chandrika Prasad Santokhi said that Suriname's Foreign Affairs Minister is expected to travel to China in November in order to find a solution to their debt situation. This comes even as the Dutch-speaking CARICOM state looks to Beijing for financing of projects in the future, Loop News reports. President Santoki said that his administration will continue to strengthen the bilateral relationship with China based on trust and mutual respect, both at bilateral and multilateral levels. A Chinese diplomat said that China is convinced that Suriname's economic future will improve given the recent good news within the oil sector. Civics has already been reinstated at 584 public schools in Jamaica. This was announced by Jamaica's Minister of Education and Youth, Favour Williams, at a post-cabinet press briefing. The Jamaican Education Minister highlighted the December 13, 2022 launch of the civics curriculum for various grades. According to Loop News, this was in response to opposition leader Mark Golding's suggestion of restoring civics in all public schools under a future People's National Party (PNP) administration. The education minister said that the civics program is made up of 3 levels: awakening of awareness for grades 1 to 3, awakening of social consciousness for grades 4 to 6, and awakening of social responsibility for grades 7 to 9. The minister anticipates more institutions offering civics as the school year progresses and expects all primary and secondary schools in Jamaica to include it by the end of the academic year. On the international scene, a dozen soldiers are now dead following a rebel attack in southwest Niger. 7 soldiers were killed in the attack, while 5 others lost their lives in a traffic incident attempting to respond to the assault. Niger's Defense Minister Salifou Modi said in a statement that a military unit had been violently attacked by several hundred terrorists in the town of Kandaji on Thursday, adding that 7 soldiers were killed in the fighting. During an intervention launched in response to the attack, a tragic traffic accident led to the loss of 5 of our brave soldiers, he continued. Another 7 people were injured and evacuated to a hospital, he said. The deaths on Thursday come as former colonial power France prepares to withdraw a counter-insurgency force stationed in the country at the request of its new military leaders who seized power in a coup 2 months ago. And finally, in sports, New Zealand's captain Kane Williamson will miss his team's 50-over World Cup opener against England on October 5th. Williamson is currently still recovering from a knee injury and has not played since tearing cruciate ligaments at the Indian Premier League in April. New Zealand Cricket says Williamson will play as a batter in a warm-up game against Pakistan on Friday. He will then look to bat and field in a final warm-up against South Africa. Coach Gary Stead said the priority was ensuring Williamson had time to progress his return to match fitness. This has been WEFM'S Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 p.m. for WEFM's 3 p.m. News. WEFM's Midday News is brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Switch to a Ready Cash loan today. Bring your loan to us and get 25% off your interest rate. Get flexible payment terms, fast approval, and hassle-free service, so you can do all the important things you need with ease. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit us in-store or apply online at www.shopcourts.com. Courts Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Yes, sir.
Our industry relies on all of us to play our part.